Here's a thought. How about we create our own standard of what the hell excellence looks like? And then multiply that shit times 100, because I'm pretty sure you were selling yourself short. What would my life look like if A, B, and C fused together and I got my shit in order? Because let's face it, a house in order, well, it's easier to keep in order. And if you're anything like me, the what ifs are a reoccurring thought that march through my head on a daily basis. It's like Ghengis Khan is up in there marching for new fucking territory. And especially the more I recognize the prison of mediocrity that I've willingly consented to locking myself into. I've consented to bullshit. And I'm ready to break loose, and damn it, I want more. I want my best life, that life that the people are talking about in Tony Robbins seminars or Oprah Winfrey circle jerks, what have you. But I want mine, and you want it too, and the question offered is, how the hell do we get it? And so I'm reading Nietzsche yesterday, and I come across a few lines in Thus Spoke Zarathustra, and Nietzsche's talking about looking upward. And hell, Nietzsche's always talking about looking upward. Upward representing to look above and beyond what everybody else sees or even does. And he talks about throughout history, the upward-seeking man is one that is a becomer. He's always seeking to become more, to become better, to become more capable, to see how badass he can truly be. He's that man that allows what if to march through his head. However, to always be a becomer, you also have to be a fighter. You have to fight the status quo. You have to fight limited paradigms. You even have to fight your own self-ignorance. The what-ifs require a habitual stance in constantly fighting to become. And to be honest, if we're not willing to fight to go the extra mile, as they say, well, you're damn sure not going to become much more than ordinarily average. And fuck that. Average in today's standard, it's just another slave. So the idea here is to form a habit of being excellent. And why the hell not? Who wants to live a substandard life of buying the new iPhone simply because everybody else has one? Here's a thought. How about we create our own standard of what the hell excellence looks like? And then multiply that shit times 100, because I'm pretty sure you were selling yourself short. Excellence, or the Greek word arete, to them great Stoic philosophers, it meant the greatest human expression. How many of us are pushing ourselves to live out some great human expression? And I don't mean some one big step for man and one giant leap for mankind kind of bullshit. On a personal level, how far are you pushing yourself? Are you fighting to become the type of person that achieves the what ifs? And Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence, it's not an act, but a habit. End quote. In short, what we constantly do, we constantly succumb to. And I'd much rather yield to 1,000 push-ups a day, or reading an hour a day, or investing my money, than doing absolutely shit about my life. So the what-if life is arrived at by repeating actions required to get there. We crawl by crawling, which leads to walking by walking, which turns to running by running. There's no hack or life hack or magic formula. Your expression of excellence, or the lack of, is totally dependent upon your habits. What are your thoughts when you wake up? What are you studying? What are you learning? What are you practicing? Who are you surrounded by? What direction are you going? And how do you spend your time? Good habits are the most powerful tools you can ever freaking form, man. And you're a man. And you're invited to be that person that fights to become better. Love and respect, gentlemen. You will hear from me next episode.